All right, it is February 1st, 2023. I just wanted to review this trade that I took today. Just wanted to show you guys I'm not Mr. Hindsight, right? This is a trade that I had outlined prior the night before due to prior day's liquidity and data. So basically, this was what you're seeing here on the 5-minute time frame. I have outlined a 4-hour FVG broken down on the 5-minute. So there's a breaker in here that I was viewing as well within this FVG, right? So during London, I noticed that NASDAQ actually ran this inefficient candle right here, right? Which kind of could be a tattletale sign, especially when it builds all this buy side, all these relative equal highs. I mean, there's 5 of them. That's a lot of retail bread in there. Just plotting on sells, right? So, and then you go to SPX and look, it's equal. So when I was looking at this, I was more so looking at ES due to the fact it was cleaner. But on NASDAQ, I liked how it showed the willingness to go higher and how much buy side and how much clear buy side that it took. Definitely, definitely very clean. Again, it was a very volatile day today, FOMC. You can't expect to be half as accurate or even precise nonetheless, with having good risk management. Due to the fact of how volatile it is and how wide your broker can open up your spread, it can screw you really hard, real quick too. Especially if you're over leveraging or gambling on news and something you don't know. I mean, who's going to be able to predict news? It's just numbers. They create the numbers. They already know what's happening. They probably already knew this date was gonna happen 10 months ago. You know what I mean? So yeah, this was a 4-hour FVG I had outlined, right? And previously I was viewing this 4-hour breaker as well. That turned into support. And so basically, the bottom of this breaker right here would have been, this was a fractal area too. So if it would have busted through that support level, I would have definitely invalidated the trade, or more so rather the FVG I was looking at, but it's all intertwined, right? The orange is what you see was the opening gap for the week. I don't think that NASDAQ actually shows it. But yeah, that was the opening gap that I have outlined. So yeah, let's get right into it. So boom, weekly, coming to the weekly, I noticed today we were delivering a power of 3 after creating Tuesday's low yesterday. So that's kind of a, you know, blueprint to having a bullish week, right? So dropping down to daily, I noticed that we had a consequent encroachment on the daily, right? So that would be 50% right there. It traded a little bit through, right? But due to that 4-hour FVG, I was going to align or allow that. Again, I did not take any trades live. I want to make that clear. I was demo. Well, I was in a funded. I actually passed the phase 1 in my funded. And then I am in a funded competition with top tier funded. I'm not promoting anybody, right? This is just my life, me broadcasting what I'm doing. I don't recommend any brokers. I don't trust any of them personally. So yeah. we're not friends. You know what I mean? We're not friends with these guys. So 4-hour FVG, again at 9:30, we failed to deliver higher, but we created more buy side, right? So that's something that kind of stuck out to me. Was at 9:30, we failed to break out and created a inefficient sell candle, right? Inefficient sell side inefficient candle. You could call it that, right? I don't know what else to call it, except these buy side relative equal highs, inefficient candles, inefficient, just screams that it's gonna get taken, right? This 4-hour FVG, I really liked it. As you can see, in previous markups, I do be playing them a lot. So yeah, that's kind of my bread and butter. So let's go to see what I was looking at to basically get traded into for the day. On the 15-minute, I was viewing this SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, right? Buy side inefficiency, sell side imbalance. So boom, boom. That's what I was looking at, right? We have opening price on the 4-hour, the opening price gap, obviously created on Sunday. You don't know when opening price is. So, boom. I like orange because that's what Mentor uses. So, you know, listen to the color coder. No, I'm playing. But I love that color, especially on my candles. So this is technically a volume imbalance, or the opening gap, 4-hour, right? So we've been delivering pretty heavily off the 4-hour, right? And it's funny because I say, oh, I wish we could get a clean market maker buy model today, and boom, what happened? Got one. So yeah, 1 hour, you know, I'm gonna say this again. It was very volatile, very risky. And yeah, you probably shouldn't fucking trade it, to be honest. But you know, my stop was intact. I didn't risk really shit on the account. I popped US30. So yeah, there's a 1-hour FVG coupled into the bottom of this 4-hour FVG. Inefficient candles, right? So I love how price delivered today, but it wasn't easy. I want to say that. It wasn't easy. And something I seen, we came consequent encroachment into this 4-hour FVG, and then we came and we ran, took it out, but then we had another whipsaw. So that's what I'm saying. It's too volatile, you know. This is obviously just accumulating orders, but this was like a 2 to 3 day move that happened in the course of like an hour. So it was just ridiculous to me. A little bit about myself, you know, since I'm coming to the end of my analysis. Again, this is the opening gap. I'm not going to spell it out. This is the 4-hour FVG, right? And this was the SIBI that I was looking at, right? This displacement that happened, that occurred Friday 27th, right? So, you know, pretty typical sell-off for a Friday, right? It's pretty typical. But yeah, so pretty interesting day for FOMC. You know, I plan on doing more of these videos, right? But yeah, that was my analysis. Let's look at, I also did see this too. See, as you can see, I had this area marked up. I was looking for this area to hold, and it did. So yeah, this is the trade that I took on top tier. I'll drop that on my Twitter in the comment section, just so everything aligns with what I'm saying. I took this trade also in my Forex funds. I was firing on all cylinders today. It was a very good day. Mentally, clarity wise, it was a good day. Very sloppy price, not very sloppy. It was just very volatile, very hard to catch. If you haven't seen it before, the price actions just might as well just stay out, you know, or be in a demo. Don't hurt yourself. Don't risk any real live bread, you know. But yeah, this is the trade that I saw. I've been studying what I was gonna say. I've been studying ICT for about a year and a half, taking it very seriously for the past year. I've watched his 2022 mentorship at least 2 times. Market Maker series, one of my favorite series ever. I'm actually going to start studying something I wish I could tell myself, or something along the lines that series. I like the Went series a lot, the Scout Sniper series, OTE. One of my favorite videos ever is the IPDA price action lesson that ICT gave me, or gave us rather. But it made everything click for me. And that's one of the videos that really just kind of put everything into play for me. Because I was already trading the New York Open. So once I seen that, it was just kind of game over. You know, he really painted a big picture. Yo, Kit, if you're watching this, thank you. Reese, if you're watching this, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be smooth, man.